Hello, my name is Giovanna Bernal. I'm a Panama attorney with more than 15 years of experience. And today I will talk about what are the steps to buy a property that is under construction, that we call pre-construction property. And in Panama, we have projects that developers are now building properties that are not yet built, so you can buy in advance. The advantage of this is that you can buy the property and the price will be much lower than if you buy it when the property is ready. First, I recommend you to find a real estate broker that can help you and refer you developers that have experience, that are professional, and that are really good on the process with experience. Once you know the property that you want to buy, you should sign a reservation agreement. You will have to send the developer an amount of money which goes from $1,000 to $5,000 to separate the property from the market. Then you have to choose the number apartment and the floor, and you have to, in maybe about 15 days, sign a promissory agreement with them. When you sign the promissory agreement, they will give you the amount of the down payment, which goes from 10% to 30%, and it will depend on how you negotiate with them and your needs. As this is a project that will be ready in a couple of years, you can pay the down payment in terms, in different payments. Like in some cases, you can pay monthly, in others every 3 months, in others every 6 months, and it will depend on the developer terms and your needs. As the property is not yet registered at the public registry, you will see on the promissory agreement that they will only describe the property as the number of apartment, how many parkings, in which floor is going to be located, the address, because then once the building, if it's a condo or the house, is ready to be lived, you'll have to sign a public deed of transfer. And this is once the process of buying the property will be finished and ready. If you will apply with a mortgage, talk to your bank, ask them how much down payment they will need or how much will be your loan. Sometimes it will be 70%, 60%. Ask them their interest rates. If you are a resident, a permanent resident in Panama, you'll get preferential interest rates and also better terms, like if you were Panamanian. But if you're a foreign investor, they will ask you for a different type of interest rate. So make sure when you talk to the bank, I recommend you to talk with more than one, so you can have an idea of the interest rates and their terms, and also in how much time they can give you the promissory letter so you can give it to the developer on time. Sometimes they give you 1 year, 2 years to give them that letter, but it will depend on how much time it takes for them to build the property, and also depends on if you're ready to start and the terms on the agreement. I recommend you to hire a realtor, because a realtor will be in touch with the developer, especially if you're not in Panama, and will take care of every change, of every notice. The developer will also keep you updated, but it's better because the realtor will have contact directly with them in Panama. And also I recommend you to hire a lawyer, because a lawyer will review the terms first on the reservation agreement and then on the promissory agreement. The public deed of transfer is normally standard, and the minutes is also standard. If you are requesting a mortgage with the bank will take care of the process of drafting the deed of transfer, and all the process will be handled with the bank and the seller, which is the developer. So you will have only to sign that deed of transfer, and make sure your promissory letter to pay the developer is it has a good date and it hasn't expired, because it expired. You have to renew that every year. This is in cases where the property will be ready in many years. If the property will be ready in less than 1 year, you should have that ready in a couple of months, maybe no more than 3 months or 45 days. But it would really depend on the property you're choosing and how long it will take for the developer to have it ready. Also, if you will not get a mortgage and you will pay cash, I recommend you to open a bank account in Panama so you can pay the down payment directly from a Panamanian bank and you won't have any problem with the timing stated on the promissory agreement. And if you are not in Panama, you might have to sign the promissory agreement from this distance if the developer agrees. It will depend on the parties, because if they both accept the agreement to be signed by scan, you can go ahead. But if not, you will have to sign a power of attorney to someone that is in Panama, and that power of attorney might have to be legalized as well. So take that in mind, ask them what are the formalities in order to have that done. Also, if you cannot come to Panama when you have to sign the deed of transfer, you have to appoint somebody that is living in Panama to sign the deed of transfer, because the deed of transfer has to be signed here in person, because it's a public document that it has to be notarized and you have to be here. If you cannot, you have to give a power of attorney that has to be legalized as well at the nearest Panama consulate. And when the project has the occupation permit, which is issued by our municipality, the buyers and the new owners will be getting ready to live in that new building, if it's a condo or if that new neighborhood, as long as the deed of transfer is registered at the public registry and you can be the new owner. Sometimes they let you move first and they might charge you a percentage that it is similar to a rent, but it will depend on how long it takes for them to give you the property and if all that legal process is ready or not. If you need assistance finding a property, finding projects, what's going on in Panama, and assistance with a real estate lawyer, you can always contact me with the link below. Remember to like and share this video, follow us on social media, you can contact us by email, and also we can have a free consultation by Zoom. Thanks.